Hey everybody, welcome back to Subi's Kitchen. So I am making deviled eggs today, actually Siracha deviled eggs for football tomorrow, and peeling eggs is one of those things that is the bane of my existence. Sometimes it's just so hard. You just pick it, and it takes so long. This method, you will never do it any other way. Seriously, this is from the Pioneer Woman. I found it online. I've done it twice already, and actually my husband, the last time we were peeling eggs for Christmas, and he said, this is actually kind of fun, which is kind of weird, but anyway, it is kind of fun. It's therapeutic. So when you see me peeling them, you're not gonna believe how easy they come off. So first what we're gonna do is we're gonna boil the water. So the water is coming to a rolling boil, which is never how I've done it. I always put them in cold water and start it until they boil, and then you put them in cold water after. Well, this is very important. So you have to do these steps the way they say, or else it's not gonna work. So I have the eggs over here in a straining basket. I got lost there. And then I'm going to just lower them into the water. So I'm gonna set my timer, and then we will be back in 13 minutes to show you the next step. All right, it has been 13 minutes, and I'm going to put my hard-boiled eggs in an ice water bath. So this is the best tool in the kitchen, seriously. And then I'm going to set the timer for 5 minutes. All right, the moment of truth. Okay, I've got my eggs. All right, so just tapping it like you normally would. And then I just kind of like stick my finger, kind of push that membrane a little bit, and then watch it coming off so easily. And they don't peel, they don't, what do you call it? They don't pull all the egg apart. Like, so when you're doing deviled eggs, it looks so terrible and you lose half the egg. Look at this. Look at that. All right, so we're back. So I've got all my eggs on this dish towel here. So look, I saved the last shell. Look how, it's amazing. It's almost the whole egg. It's like crazy. It is kind of fun. All right, so I'm drying off my eggs a little bit on the towel, dish towel. So obviously, I think most people know how to make a deviled egg, but you just, I'm cutting it in half. And then I'm taking my yolk and I'm just popping it out into the bowl. Popping it out. And then I'm gonna put it in my carrier. I've got this little carrier that makes it a little easier. So then I'm gonna do all these and then I'll be right back. All right, so I'm going to make my deviled egg mixture now, which there are a ton of recipes out there for this. I'm just making a basic deviled egg recipe, but I'm just adding a bunch of sriracha. So I like it spicy, but they're not really super spicy, and you put a ton of sriracha in there. I kind of just eyeball it, and then I just add it to taste to see what I like. So that is totally up to you. But you use a lot more sriracha than it seems like you would, as spicy as it is when it comes right out of the bottle. I don't know why that is, but anyway, I just put in mustard, mayonnaise. I'm gonna use this garlic and pepper mixture that I have, but you could just use salt, pepper, and garlic powder if you wanted. Yeah, whatever you feel like. So I'm gonna put in a little bit of mustard. I only have 12 yolks, maybe like a tablespoon of mustard. And then a little bit of garlic pepper. Now this doesn't have too much salt in it, this particular blend, I know. That's why it seems like I'm putting a lot. And then some mayonnaise, and then I'm gonna use just a beater, like this hand mixer. All right, so I'm gonna put a little more mayonnaise first, but I don't wanna put too much because I have the liquidy, that consistency of the sriracha, which is gonna loosen it up too. All right, so that looks pretty good. It's still pretty stiff. And then I'm gonna take my sriracha, and because I've done this a few times, you might wanna do it in stages, but I've made this many times, so I know that it takes a lot of sriracha to make them spicy. And then I'll taste it and add more probably. And you really can't overbeat these because you want them to be nice and light and fluffy. Now you can use a piping bag, but that's one thing that I'm not really gonna spend time doing that. Sometimes what I do is I just put a little dot of Siracha on there, like so. All right, next time on Subi's Kitchen, don't forget to like this video and share me with your friends.